so much for being here, and welcome to the Lower School End of Year Celebration 2024. We are so lucky to start our program with the energy and art of our twirlers. I'm going to pass it over to them.
Welcome, everybody. The CTA Twirlers Jump Rope Team is in approximately its 35th year of existence. This lovely group, we are missing one young lady today who's homesick, so Orly, we love you very much. We have 15 kids on the team this year. They have worked so hard. This is the most dedicated group that we have ever had. We hope that you enjoy the show.
days were bluer than they've been. I turn my eyes up towards sun, I feel that summer has begun. No stop to take it all in. Cause I'm captivated by the world when all the hues unfold. And every part of me wants to shine. It's a colorful life and I feel alive. Today I'm seeing it shine. So I got my colors out now, figuring out why. Today I'm gonna color it mine. It's a colorful life and I feel alive. Today I'm seeing it shine. So I got my colors out now, figuring out why. Today I'm gonna color it Now the brush is in your hands, no paper down and only you can stretch the sun to clear up the despair. Why take it in, just let that shade of happy shine bright. Why settle for the shades of grace, sing for the rainy days, let every part of it shine. It's a colorful life and I feel alive. Today I'm seeing it shine, so I got my colors out now, figuring out why. Today I'm gonna color it mine. We won't stop, we can make our light see it. Trapped in the dark, I'm here to really go. It's a choice that it's a colorful life and I feel alive. Today I'm seeing it shine, so I got my colors out now, figuring out why. Today I'm gonna color it mine. It's a colorful life and I feel alive. Today I'm seeing it shine, so I got my colors out now, figuring out why. Today I'm gonna color it
If I can find my real song. That's supposed to be.
everyone again to our end of year celebration. It's my distinct pleasure to be here with you today to celebrate. I'm Constance Boro, or Mrs. Boro, as the kids call me, and I'm thrilled to be able to say that I will be your lower school principal next year. Thank you to everyone who's given me such a warm welcome. Starting a new job in the middle of the school year comes with its challenges. But I have to say that faculty, staff, students, and families of CTA have made it a wonderful experience. I'd like to express my gratitude for each of our classes and the ways in which you distinctly make the lower school a special place, especially this year. To our 6th grade. You have been our leaders this year. I never had to guess when I saw you walking down the halls whether you were 6th graders or someone in another grade. Even though I'm still learning your names, I could always tell because you walk with confidence, with a quiet but distinct leadership, and with maturity that will serve you well in upper school. But I'm not the only one to notice it. When you go out into the public, you represent yourselves well. Mrs. Ahern and Ms. Papson received many compliments from perfect strangers while you were at COSI earlier this year about how well-behaved, inquisitive, and enthusiastic you were about your learning. You might not realize it, but when you wear your uniform outside the building, or even just your kippah, your actions represent not only yourselves, but our entire school community, and also Jewish people worldwide. So at a time when it's difficult to be different in any way, it's so important that your actions serve as an example of kindness, respect, and midot. Being a humble leader and a lifelong learner is pleasing to our Father above. We honor Him when we do our best to develop and use our talents and character that He bestowed upon us. Thank you for doing that this year, and we know you will continue to represent us well in upper school next year. To our 5th grade. You are amazing teachers. 2 days ago, I was invited to come to Maura Sarah's room at 9:30 in the morning for some kind of celebration, but I didn't know what to expect. I felt unprepared. Would I be welcome? Would I understand what the students were presenting if they were showcasing 3 years of Judaic studies learning? I didn't even know what the word parsha meant when I walked into the room. Think of a time when you learned something when you didn't even know what it meant before you walked into school that day. Maybe the first time you learned about digraphs or division or photosynthesis. You might see the new word or concept on the board and think, okay, I'll do my best. Well, that's what I said to myself when I walked into that room. It actually made me think of a show that used to be on TV called Are You Smarter Than a 5th Grader? Has anyone heard of that show? I wasn't sure if I was, but I was going to find out, I guess. But when you all started presenting, I realized that I knew what parsha meant. It meant a story. And the ones you were presenting were from the book of Genesis. Not only did I figure that out by using my good listening skills and my inferencing skills, but I realized that I actually knew all 12 of those stories, and that the class was presenting on. I knew all about Joseph and his enslavement and eventual deliverance, and how he modeled God's mercy towards his brothers who came to him unknowingly in their time of need. I enjoyed sharing in your learning as you presented in so many different formats. 5th grade, you are good teachers. Keep up the friendships and the support that you've shown each other. Encourage each other. You will be great leaders for us in lower school next year. Fourth grade. This is literally the next line that I wrote. You are a small but mighty class. You made incredible growth this year. You are ready to rock all the awesome interdisciplinary units that Ms. Papson has planned for you. 4th grade is an important year. You might not know this, but it's the year that you really finish learning to read and start reading to learn. It's also the year you finish learning to math and start mathing to learn. Your brains are growing so quickly. My words to you for this summer are to go out and make at least one new friend. Whether it's at camp or just in your neighborhood, strike up a conversation with another kid. Find something you have in common, a game you both enjoy, a common hobby, or a book that you both love. Learning to find common ground with others is an important skill that will serve you well as you become our new 5th grade class. It will also serve you well in life. Can you learn to see from another person's eyes? Can you imagine the world from their perspective? When you come back in the fall, tell me all about your new friend. I can't wait to hear about it. Again, a very enthusiastic class. 3rd grade. You're creative and passionate. You not only understand, but also appreciate each other's differences. Our differences are what make us rich, like the soup that you prepared with your presentation last week. Or was that earlier this week? It's been a long week. How delicious it was when you combined all the different vegetables, tomatoes, carrots, onions, everything else that you put in there to make your broth delicious. How boring it would have been if there had only been one ingredient. Your class is the same way. You are rich because you are different, all different ingredients in one community of learners. You help each other, you celebrate each other. Keep that alive when you move up to 4th grade. Yeah, let's give it up for 3rd grade. 2nd grade, where are you? 2nd grade, you have hearts of gold. You play well with each other and with kids in older grades at recess. You help each other in the classroom, and you make sure that everyone is successful at the day's objective. Whether it's finishing, designing, and building a shelter for the 3 little pigs, learning a new spelling pattern, or learning new words in Hebrew. Your genuine interest in the well-being of others is truly a gift to our lower school. We are so grateful that we get to keep you and your beautiful hearts for 4 more years. 1st grade. Wow, 1st grade. The amount that you learned this year blows me away. Your sponges and your teachers have showered you with so many opportunities for growth this year. I would learn so much if I were just to be a 1st grader for a week, let alone a year like you were. You're learning to read not only in 1 language, but in 2. You rocked your Me Yodia program. You are becoming fluent. Yeah, clap for that. That was a big deal. You're becoming fluent with 1s and 10s and even beginning to work with 100s. You can tell time on a clock. These are skills that some adults don't even have. The sky is the limit for you, and I know our 2nd grade team will be happy to welcome you soon. Give yourselves a pat on the back. And kindergarten. Kindergarten, you are the joy of the lower school. Everything is fun for a kindergartner, and you make our day fun as well. Maura Leslie told me just this morning that she loves coming to school every day because it's so fun. She can't think of anything more fun that she could be doing with her day. When I saw you speaking into those microphones yesterday at your kindergarten celebration, I had a flash forward, which is like a flashback in the future. And my flash forward, I saw you at that same microphone on that same stage at your senior graduation, which is 12 years in the future. And I could envision you giving your 12th grade speeches with the authority and wisdom that comes with all the growth that you will have done at that moment when you're ready to leave the CTA nest and go out into the world. I like to sometimes remind myself that everything we ever needed to learn, we learned in kindergarten. how to love, how to learn, how to be joyful, how to treat others with kindness, how to pray well, how to try new things. You are ready for first grade and beyond. Congratulations to all of you. And finally, I'd like to recognize two special groups of people. I want to recognize our student council members this year for their hard work and leadership. If you are a student council member, could you please stand so we can give you a round of applause? Thank you. All right, and last, thank you, you can sit down. Thank you so much. Last but certainly not least, I want to thank our faculty and staff. These adults give their hearts, their energy, and their all for you, their students. Can we please give our teachers, Ms. Kaylee Mizrahi, and all of our staff a really big round of applause. Thank you. And with that, I bet you are ready to move your bodies a little bit. So I would like to first welcome Miss Jamie. Are you going to talk a little bit about our reading challenge today? Thank you. And then after that, we will do a cheer with Nora Kay.
All right, hi everybody, how are you? I'm going to be very, very quick, but this is very, very important. In the summer, actually all of you have had Miss Tevenda, and she talks about the summer slide. Raise your hand if you remember what that is. All right, so you guys remember how important it is to read in the summer, right? Okay, so everybody has a packet that went home that tells you what you're supposed to do for the summer in order to keep your skills up, okay? If you are coming to first grade and second grade, you should read 20 books. And if you are in the older grades, you should read new chapter books, 10 or more, okay? And there's a chart where you write them down and your parent signs them. Give me a thumbs up that you heard me, how many books you're supposed to read. Okay, hands down. If you can hear me, put your finger on your nose. If you can hear me, pat your head. If you can hear me, put your hands under your bottom. I see a lot of really good respect over in this area. I'd like it if the older kids could stop talking, okay? All right, in the for Kriya, your teachers have sent you home a packet to read every single day. You're supposed to read it every single day, so you remember, so you come in really, really strong next year, okay? There's a website where you can print off a math challenge sheet where you can mark off the things that you do in math. There will be rewards for things if you bring back all of your sheets for next year. There's also a chart for davening, and there's also a chart for learning 5 minutes of Torah. How many minutes of Torah should you learn? How many minutes of Torah? Okay. Everything's in the packet. I'd like to call the next person. Who's speaking next? Moriomi!
Hello, CTA. I was asked to end off the year with some CTA Ruach spirit, and we have so much to be celebrating today and to be excited for. We can celebrate a year full of friendship, and if we don't, we can celebrate that we are part of this amazing CTA community. We can celebrate our amazing teachers, and that we have a brand new principal to look forward to. The one thing I wanted to highlight for the end of the year right now is the amazing learning that each of you have accomplished this year. And that includes math, science, and reading, and music, and gym, and Judaic studies. And one of the things that I wanted to highlight and end off was something amazing that each of you and your teachers accomplished this year. And that was for the brand new Mio Dea de Dio Claudia program. Over this year, altogether, our grades have earned 30 medallions. That is 30 pieces of amazing Jewish information. So I want you to take a second, hold up your medallion. Hopefully you're wearing. Hold it up. Give it a round of applause, everyone. Woo! All right, have a seat. I want you to raise your hand if you earned a medallion for mastering information about the Jewish calendar. Raise your hand if you mastered a part of the Jewish calendar. Amazing, hands down. Okay, raise your hand if your class earned a medallion for mastering a part of Jewish law, deacon. So that could be brachot, Shabbat, davening. Amazing. All right, hands down. Raise your hand if you earned a medallion for learning about the Beit HaMikdash or Shabbat. Wow, awesome. And raise your hand if you earned a medallion for learning about the books of the Torah. Wow. Special shout out to 4th, 5th, and 6th grade. You can list all of Hafdalit Sifrei Tanakh, the 24 books of the Torah. I also want us to give a round of applause to the teachers who had to learn this brand new curriculum and make time for it in their class and make sure that you guys master that information. So give a round of applause for the teachers. All right. So we're going to end off with our Mio Dei cheer. And I know a lot of you know it, and maybe some of you haven't heard it yet. And certainly our parents haven't heard it yet. So we're going to teach it to those people now. They'll learn from hearing. But when I ask Mio Dei, which is the name of our program, which means who knows, and you say me, I want you to feel proud of everything that you have accomplished this year. When you say me, be proud of yourself. So I want you to be really loud, that these parents can hear you, and also your parents at work and at home can also hear you. Can we do it? This is how it goes. Me, yo, Dea. Stop. Me, yo, Dea. Me, yo, Dea. Me, yo, Dea. First grade. Kindergarten. Who knows the days of the week in Hebrew? Who knows the days of the week in Hebrew? Nice job. First grade, who earned 6 medallions? Second grade, who knows all the parshiot? Third grade, who knows the laws of brachot? Fourth grade, who knows the lamed tet? Oh no, that's not fourth grade. Who knows the aseret hadibrot? And fifth grade, who knows the lamed tet malachot? Sixth grade, who knows the 5 galuyot? And everyone, this one's gotta be loud. Who will be our Jewish leaders?
Okay, the moment that I've all been waiting for. like to welcome Miss Ahern to the stage for our 6th grade moving up ceremony.
All right, I think we're going to need to have a fire drill because this class is fire! Introducing our very soon-to-be 7th graders, we have Ben! We have Dahlia! We have Masha! We have Ariella! We have Nala! We have Valentina! We have Jakey! We have Emma! Let's go running! All right, Ari! Let's go, Cassie! Come on down, Monty! All right, Ariane! Last but not least, we have Noah! Introducing our 7th grader!
All right, give it up for our 7th graders. All right, the 7th graders are not the only ones to move up today. All right, let's. Thank you, 1st grade. You look like you're ready. Ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, 6th grade for your 7th grade for your enthusiasm. We're gonna do something a little bit different compared to previous years. This is a fun idea that one of your teachers brought to me, and I thought it would be awesome. So we just moved our 6th graders and our 7th graders to upper school. But guess what? They're not the only ones moving up today. We are all going to move up. 5th grade, look behind you. Do you see empty spots that need to be filled? Stand up and take your place with Miss Ahern and Laura Nahama as our 6th grade. Woo! All right. All right, we have more kids to move up. Let's see if we're ready. All right, 6th grade, show us some leadership because we've got some other younger kids to move up here. Thank you. All right, if you are a 4th grader and you stand up to kids behind you, you can move up to 5th grade. We have more Sarah and more Miss Matsu. Okay, sit like a 5th grader. All right, if you're in 3rd grade, go ahead and take your slots as our new 4th grade. And Miss Schumacher and more Sarah. Now I'm wondering. Okay, 7th grade, let's move up. Thank you. All right, take a seat. I think we have one 4th grader and 6th. Thank you. Okay. All right, who do we have next? looks like we have some second graders who are ready to move up to third grade. All right, we need all our new third graders to move up. Miss Buster, it looks like you're lonely. Do you need some second graders? Go ahead, first grade, move on up to second grade. All right, Marcellus and Miss Esther are happy welcoming. And finally, our kindergarten, move up to first grade. Ladies and gentlemen, we have one more thing, so you can take your seats again. These are first grade spots, so you can sit right in this row. Yeah, so those. Yeah, move up, move up. You really want to, you can't stay in third grade. Almost done, all first graders ready. I see our sixth graders are showing me leadership. I said quietly, thank you for that. Waiting on a couple more grades. Almost there. Just switch your providers, okay? Oh, there's the teacher. See,